So you can only control what you can control. So we don't always have the option to control both sides of a transaction when it comes to buying and selling properties. You can only control what you can control. So I have buyer clients that we just went under contract yesterday, and basically, we were told that, they were going to review offers and present offers on one day, and then, they called back later and said, hey, it's not going to be to the following day because of X, Y, and Z. We're going to do it first thing in the morning. I don't know, about 11 o'clock rolls around, still haven't heard anything, so I called to get an update, figure out what's going on. Get nothing in response. At that point in time, excuse me, my voice and everything, all these allergies, I'm all jacked up. But finally they call me back at, just a little after 12, and, my buyer was, like, hey, what's going on? Want to know something. We were told we were going to hear something this morning, and now we're rolling up to the afternoon, still haven't heard anything. My biggest piece of advice was, hey, it doesn't hurt us to just wait a little bit longer to try to figure out what's going on here. As painful as that may sound, or as anxiety starts to set in as you get closer and closer to the afternoon, when you're unsure of what's going on, obviously that's when they call and break the good news that we're under contract. We got the house. So when I relayed that message, it was a huge feeling of relief for the buyers, because this is not the first house that they had put an offer in on. And, they've been unsuccessful a handful of times prior to. It is a challenging market right now if you are a buyer, because, not that, there's been a bunch of houses that have sold thus far this year. And so inventory is not really the issue. It's how fast houses are selling. It's really forcing buyers to make snap decisions. It's forcing buyers to waive some things that typically and historically have made them feel more reassured about the property that they're buying. So the market has been a volatile one for buyers. And they were excited when, finally they got that call back saying that they got the house. So, my words of wisdom, or my advice for anybody who is looking to buy a house right now, you got to have a little bit of patience and have an understanding that you can only control what you can control. That's it. It's the end of my rant.